Most people view the kitchen as the heart of the home, a place of nourishment and family, yet millions of households are trapped in a terminal contradiction. We are told that this room is an investment in our well-being, a space where we gather to build memories and share our daily lives. But there is a hidden, darker reality lurking behind your cabinet doors, a contradiction that is hiding in plain sight for every modern homeowner. Think about the appliances you own. There is a reason a 50-year-old mixer is still kneading dough today, while last year's bargain blender is already in a landfill. While you believe you are purchasing durable tools for a better life, your kitchen has quietly been converted into a point of financial extraction. This is the reality of the replacement economy, where appliances are no longer built to last but are designed around the concept of intentional obsolescence. It is a system that thrives on the cycle of failure, ensuring that your tools have a predetermined expiration date built right into their core components. 50 years ago, a mixer or refrigerator was a long-term asset, often passed down through generations because they were built with metal gears and repairable motors. In that era, ownership meant stewardship. If a motor failed, you simply took it to a local shop, and it was brought back to life for a few dollars. The neighborhood appliance technician was once a pillar of middle-class wealth preservation, ensuring that your household assets remained functional for decades on end. Then, the global economy shifted. Manufacturing became dramatically cheaper through automation, and the focus moved away from the longevity of the individual product. Today, global manufacturing shifts have prioritized shareholder profit over product lifespan, replacing repairable goods with sealed electronics and proprietary parts that cannot be easily fixed. This transition has effectively turned your kitchen into a high-cost subscription service that you never signed up for, draining your resources over time. Every failed appliance is not just a broken tool, but a recurring tax on your future income, keeping you locked in a cycle of constant replacement. This is not just a story about broken plastic or burnt-out motors. It is a story about the field of money psychology and how we perceive value. It is an investigation into why your frugal kitchen choices are quietly draining your bank account year after year without you ever realizing the true cost. You are caught inside a hidden money system that I call the replacement economy, a force that dictates your spending habits more than you might imagine. Modern frugal living often teaches us to chase the lowest sticker price at the store, under the assumption that saving money means keeping more cash today. The person buying a $50 blender thinks they are being disciplined, believing they are winning the game of personal finance by choosing the cheaper option. But 2 years later, that blender is finished. The motor has burned out while trying to crush ice, and the plastic gears have completely stripped. The blade assembly cannot be serviced, and the housing is glued shut, making it impossible to reach the internal components that actually failed. They go back to the store and buy another $50 blender, repeating the process with their toaster, their coffee machine, and their electric kettle. Each purchase feels small and manageable individually, but together they create a permanent household tax that never seems to end. Then something unusual starts to happen. You realize you do not actually own your kitchen. You are renting its usefulness through constant, forced replacement. Every few years, the system demands another payment, and marketers understand the field of consumer psychology extremely well to keep this cycle moving. They know most people compare price tags instead of the lifetime ownership cost of an item, and they have tailored their business models to fit this cycle. For years, the Buy It for Life community has understood this principle, recognizing that when you lack the upfront capital to buy quality, you are forced into this trap. You become a temporary renter of the tools in your own home, subscribing to a 3-year replacement cycle that benefits the manufacturer, not you. This hidden system is built to reward those who already have assets and punish those who are trying to build them through small, recurring expenses. If you cannot afford the expensive entry fee of professional gear, the system will charge you a convenience fee every few months for the rest of your life. Let us look at the actual math of household spending. A pair of $40 non-stick pans lasting 2 years each will cost you $400 over 20 years. Meanwhile, a single high-quality cast-iron skillet costs about $50, and it will literally outlive your grandchildren if you treat it with basic care. The expensive path of high-quality stainless steel or cast iron is actually 60% cheaper than the frugal path, yet most people choose the latter. Every unnecessary replacement quietly transfers a portion of your future income away from you, moving it into the pockets of the companies that built the disposable junk. The hidden money force is not the pan itself. The hidden money force is the replacement cycle, a mechanism designed to keep you spending indefinitely. Think about this. The average American replaces dozens of small kitchen appliances over a lifetime, and each one represents a failure of the system. To understand why this keeps happening to smart people, we have to look at how the kitchen has changed historically and why repair became a lost art. Repair disappeared because replacing became more profitable for shareholder-driven manufacturers, and the economics of repair were deliberately broken by design. When a technician charges $100 to look at a machine that costs $84 to replace, the repair makes no financial sense. This destroyed the repair culture that once protected family savings, and as the repair shops vanished, so did our autonomy as owners of our own gear. We were left with only one choice. We had to buy it again, feeding the very machine that made our previous purchase obsolete. This field is known as behavioral economics, and one of its best-known findings is something called hyperbolic discounting, which affects every single consumer. Our brains are hardwired to value the present significantly more than the future, prioritizing immediate affordability over a lower long-term cost in every transaction. Our ancestors survived by thinking about today, but in the modern economy, this evolutionary trait becomes a liability that costs us thousands of dollars. Let us look at the evidence in your kitchen right now. Consider the professional mixer, built with metal gears and a high-torque motor for longevity. Contrast this with a standard department store mixer that uses plastic gears and a sealed housing, specifically designed for the dump after a few uses. The cheap one is designed for the trash, while the professional one is a productive asset that creates value every time you turn it on. But hyperbolic discounting creates a psychological glitch, making that $300 price difference feel like an impossible hurdle to clear today. Even if it saves you thousands tomorrow, your brain screams to save the cash now, trapping you in the cycle of buying cheap and replacing often. Hidden money force number 011 is the replacement economy, and once you see that, you will start spotting it in every consumer market. Take a look around your own kitchen for a moment. Count the appliances you have replaced in the last 10 years, and try to remember the total cost. Most people cannot remember them all, and this is where the scarcity brain takes over, narrowing your mental bandwidth during times of financial pressure. When you are worried about rent, you lose the ability to calculate the lifetime cost of an appliance, optimizing instead for the lowest exit of cash today. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle where you buy the cheap blender because you are broke, and you stay broke because you are constantly replacing it. Publicly traded manufacturers are under relentless pressure from shareholders to show quarterly revenue growth, forcing them to prioritize sales over customer satisfaction. If they build a toaster that lasts 50 years, they have satisfied a customer but destroyed their future demand, causing their share price to fall. Companies are not primarily selling appliances, they are selling predictable future cash flow, and the financial system creates an incentive to shorten the lifespan. Engineers receive subtle signals to use glue instead of screws, ensuring that your kitchen remains a recurring revenue stream for their corporate balance sheet. Real wealth building is not just about buying more assets. It is also about stopping unnecessary replacement costs that leak money from your household budget. Once you understand the kitchen wealth system, you start seeing the poverty premium everywhere, and you finally have the tools to stop the cycle. To break free from this cycle, we must first recognize how behavioral economics and the poverty premium keep us locked in constant replacement. When we prioritize the lowest sticker price to save cash today, we fall victim to hyperbolic discounting, ignoring the massive long-term costs. We often ignore the true lifetime expense of cheap, disposable goods, focusing only on the immediate price tag at the checkout counter. This psychological trap makes a $50 blender seem like a bargain, even when we know it will fail in under 2 years. We are essentially paying a rental fee for the privilege of using a tool that we believe we have purchased outright for ourselves. This is the hidden tax of the modern kitchen, where the lack of upfront capital forces us into a cycle of permanent debt. True wealth building requires a fundamental shift toward capital efficiency, where we prioritize durable, repairable items over the allure of cheap convenience. Investing in tools like heavy cast iron or professional-grade appliances stops the quiet, persistent leakage of our future earnings into corporate coffers. These items are not merely luxury goods. They are defensive financial assets designed to survive decades of daily use in your home. By choosing products that defy the disposable trend, you are not just buying quality, you are performing a quiet act of economic rebellion. You are actively rejecting a system designed to keep you paying forever, reclaiming your financial agency from the grip of planned obsolescence. Consider the difference between a sealed plastic appliance and a modular, metal-geared machine that can be serviced by any local repair shop. One is a liability that demands a replacement payment, while the other is an asset that builds value through its long-term utility. When you stop buying the cheap version, you stop the bleeding of your bank account and start building your own kitchen infrastructure. This shift in mindset is the first step toward understanding the broader mechanics of the replacement economy that governs our consumer lives. As we look ahead, we must ask if this anti-repair matrix is expanding into our personal technology and our daily transportation vehicles. This trend potentially creates the largest wealth transfer of our time, shifting resources from the household directly into the hands of manufacturers. If your kitchen quietly became a subscription service without you noticing, how many other rooms in your home have already done the same? The logic of the disposable kitchen is not an accident. It is a calculated business model designed to maximize predictable future cash flow. Companies are no longer selling you a tool for life. They are selling you a recurring revenue stream that you help maintain. Engineers are now incentivized to use glue instead of screws, ensuring that when a minor part fails, the entire unit becomes trash. This design philosophy effectively removes your right to repair, forcing you back to the store to participate in the cycle again. We must become more conscious of these hidden incentives if we hope to protect our household wealth from these predatory design choices. Every time you choose a repairable item, you send a signal to the market that durability still holds value for the modern consumer. It is time to stop viewing our kitchen appliances as temporary conveniences and start treating them as the long-term assets they should be. The path to financial independence starts with small, deliberate choices that reject the convenience of the disposable, low-cost product cycle. Remember that every unnecessary replacement is a transfer of your future income away from your own personal savings and investment goals. By auditing your kitchen, you can identify the specific points where the replacement economy is currently extracting value from your household budget. Look for the brands that offer replacement parts, clear schematics, and a history of supporting their products long after the warranty expires. These companies are the outliers in a system that wants you to keep buying, and they deserve your support for their integrity. When you invest in quality, you are essentially buying back your future time and money from the manufacturers who want it. The goal is to move from being a temporary renter of your own kitchen tools to becoming a permanent owner of assets. This transition is not about being cheap or stingy. It is about being smart with the resources you work hard to earn. The poverty premium is a real and dangerous force, but it can be neutralized through consistent, long-term financial planning and awareness. We must stop letting the short-term pressure of the sticker price dictate our long-term financial health and our overall quality of life. Every dollar you save by avoiding a replacement is a dollar that can be put to work in a productive investment account. This is the essence of the kitchen wealth system, a framework for reclaiming your autonomy in an age of planned obsolescence. As you continue to refine your kitchen, keep asking yourself if the item you are buying is built to last or built to break. The answer to that question will determine whether you are building wealth or simply funding the growth of a global corporation. Take a moment to evaluate your current inventory and see where you can replace a disposable item with a durable alternative. This process of upgrading your kitchen is a marathon, not a sprint, and every small change adds up over the years. You will find that as your kitchen becomes more durable, your financial stress begins to decrease in ways you never expected. The peace of mind that comes from owning reliable tools is a benefit that far outweighs the temporary joy of a cheap purchase. We are building a community of people who value stewardship over consumption and durability over the latest, flashiest, and weakest designs. This movement is growing, and it is changing the way we interact with the products that fill our homes and lives. By sharing this knowledge, you can help others escape the trap of the replacement economy and protect their own future wealth. The system relies on our ignorance, but once you see the patterns, you can never unsee them in the marketplace again. Stay vigilant, keep questioning the design of your products, and always prioritize long-term value over the immediate gratification of a sale. Your kitchen should be a source of nourishment and joy, not a source of constant financial drain and unnecessary waste. Take control of your environment, and you will find that you have more power than you ever realized over your finances. The journey to a truly owned home begins with the tools you use every single day to prepare your family meals. Make the choice to invest in yourself by investing in the longevity of the items that support your daily existence. The future belongs to those who understand the value of their own resources and refuse to let them be extracted. Remember the golden rule of modern ownership: if you cannot open it, you do not truly own it, and the time is now. We are tracing how money shapes everyday life through systems, incentives, and economic change, one kitchen appliance at a time. This investigation into the replacement economy is just the beginning of our journey to understand the hidden forces of wealth. If this perspective has changed how you view your next purchase, you are already ahead of the curve in this game. I have mapped out the exact data and hidden forces on my Substack, where we dive deeper into these economic realities. Join us as we continue to uncover the systems that shape our world and learn how to navigate them with wisdom. Your financial future is worth the effort of questioning the status quo, so let us keep building our wealth together.